So, end of chapter 1. And all the villains got what they deserved. Ah, you have awoken at last. I feel privileged to finally meet you, the hero of Neverwinter, here before me. I'm getting ahead of myself. You must excuse me, I'm just so excited to meet you. Welcome to Port Last. I trust you had a safe journey from Neverwinter. My name is Lorana, and Lady Aribeth has given me the honor of greeting you upon your arrival. Hmm, are we going to be... We might as well at least try to be polite. It's just a random woman who's chosen to greet us, so there's no reason to be jerk to her. Pleasure to meet you. Let me say again how much I look up to you. We've all heard of the heroic deeds you performed in Neverwinter, and how you saved so many lives from that terrible plague. I know that you must be anxious to speak with Lady Arabeth and begin this search for the cult. She is anxious to speak with you too. You can find Lady Arabeth and her associate, Daringen, in the next room, near the exit of this building. Please go and see her right away. I wish you well on your quest to find the source of that horrible plague. I'm sure that you will succeed and prove to be a hero once again. Goodbye. Ooh. Linu Lanera.
Please listen. I have some very important information for you.
Yes.
It is good to see you here in Port Last, my friend. If we are to have any luck in tracking down this strange cult behind the plague, it will be with your aid, I am sure.
Yeah, because you're all worthless. I'm the only one doing any work around here.
I do not know how much you have been told about Lord Nash's orders. I shall help you understand whatever I can, certainly.
What exactly are Lord Nasher's orders?
You know, of course, that Dester and Fenthic were associated with some manner of religious cult that was behind the Wailing Death in the city. We know so little about this cult, and it would be foolish in the extreme to suppose that simply because their activities in Neverwinter have been stopped, that they have been defeated. Lord Nasher commands that we track down the headquarters of this cult and discover their plans and stop them before another atrocity is committed. Erin Gend, Lord Nasher's spy master, is here in Port Last to help us do this, and has brought reports of many strange activities throughout the Northern Lands. It is possible that agents of the cult may be behind some of these activities. If so, we may be able to find them and discover where their base is located. Your aid in this will prove invaluable.
Fine, I guess we need to talk to Aringent then.
Then I wish you luck.
Hail, friend. You were instrumental in ridding Neverwinter of the Wailing Death, I understand. Allow me to congratulate you on a job well done. You have shown yourself to be possessed of remarkable courage and resourcefulness. That is fortuitous, for both these qualities will be needed if you are to complete your mission. But that is not how we should begin. I am known as Aaron Gend, and I have served our Lord Nasher for some time. Hopefully, I may be of similar use to you now.
Naribeth told me to speak to you.
You have spoken to the Paladin, then? Excellent. It is for her to pass on the commands of Lord Nasher, and not I. My place lies in the shadows. I have many eyes and ears throughout the Northern Lands. And it is my place to inform Lord Nasher where the Vipers lay in wait. If only I had foreseen the actions of this cult, I could have prevented the disaster. But these men move skillfully out of my sight and hearing. Instead of recriminating myself for my failure, I must do what I can to repair the damage. And that is to offer what information I have to you, so that you may find where this new nest of vipers hides. Erebeth has informed you of where you must search, yes? She has told you of how you may root out these fiends?
She said that you would explain the details.
Unearthing the cult will not be a simple task. What few whispers I have collected, however, have allowed me to narrow your search to this region. It is vital that the cult's exact location be found, and that we are certain any leads we discover are not attempts at deception. Erebeth will not be satisfied until we find at least 2 separate leads that point to the same locale. That is your task. I do know of one possible lead for you. There has been strange news regarding a series of caves that lie north of Port Last. Investigation may reveal the cult to be hidden there. If not, there are other avenues for you to investigate. The city of Luskan to the north, Neverwinter Wood to the east, and the wildlands of the South Road. I suggest, however, that looking into the caves first would still be your wisest choice.
Tell me about these caves.
The caves are in the hills to the north of Port Last, near the Green Griffin Inn. They have long been used by humanoid tribes of orcs, bugbears, and the like. They aren't usually a concern. In recent months, however, I have received word that these various humanoid creatures have been raiding the roads south of Luskan. This would not be unusual, except that the creatures now seem very organized and, I hear, are being led by humans. This leads me to believe the cult may be involved. That will be for you to determine. Just keep this in mind. No matter what you find there, Erebeth will wish 2 firm leads on the cult's location before she will act. We cannot afford a mistake. Have you a question for me then, my friend?
So, what places do we have to go to?
As you wish. I will certainly tell you all I know about the other places you may need
Port
to
Last,
search.
South Road, Neverwinter Wood, Lost. Yeah.
Have you a question for me then,
Let's
my
get going.
friend? May the luck of the gods be yours, my friend.
So the question becomes, do I want a lockpicker or a fighter?
It
Fighter.
is a pleasure to see you again, though not altogether unexpected. I had heard that Erebeth recruited you to stamp out the foul cult that was responsible for the plague. Yes? Is there something?
Are you any good? Yes, he's just fine. Better than fine, in fact. Excellent. Let's get going. Kindra.
Hey, I suppose you're here to sign up, are you? I've no time for a new apprentice, however, so off you go.
Sign up for what? For the bloody mercenary guild, of course. Isn't that why you come? Unless you're not here for training. Wait, now I place ye. You're one of the folk that came with Lady Erebeth, aren't ye? From Neverwinter. My apologies, lad. We get so many strangers coming through town these days, after all. Something I can do for ye? Any kind of work. I'm looking for work, if you know of any. I have a problem someone competent like yourself might be able to help with, and there's coin in it for ye to boot. Might ye be interested? If the reward is right. I received word from Waterdeep not long ago that a group of criminals escaped from the Bulwark prison. Dangerous bunch. killers all. According to the word, the group is split up to avoid capture, but all of them be in this region. That makes me nervous, it does. Each of them has a sizable bounty for their left ear, marked with the seal of the bulwark, to prove that they be dead. It is too dangerous a task to set me own men to it, but perhaps ye might be up for the challenge. What does ye think, lad? How much are the bounties? There be 5 criminals escaped, and a bounty of 300 gold pieces exists for each of them. I'll do it. It's a relief to hear that, lad. If left 3 and alive, these criminals would become a problem, I'd sure. I hope he finds them all. The 5 men be named as follows: Zor, the Sturge, Wyvern, Delilah, and Yeskar. Tell me about Zor. Zor be a minotaur, so he should stick out wherever he goes. He be strong and a fierce warrior, but he's a wee bit simple in the head. I'm told that he has many friends still in Luskan. It may be that he be there, or at least attempting to enter the city. Sturge. The Sturge be a strange one. A gnome thief, it is said, who believes himself to be the smartest man alive. The gnome were sighted last in the wildlands along the south road, though he could be anywhere. Wyvern. The Wyvern is an 11 man, a renowned bandit who is familiar with the ways of the wood. He be deceptive and cunning, and skilled with the bow. The elf has not been sighted, but I have little doubt he be hidden within the Neverwinter wood. Best search for him there. Delilah. A female halfling who is known to be cruel and wicked. She be an assassin who comes out of Luskan. I hear the city be close up tight, however, so I doubt she'll be there. Last word I have of that one is that she was spotted east of town, and then all but vanished. Yeskar. Yeskar be a fierce half-orc murderer, and it were he that masterminded the escape of all of the criminals. Of all the ones that have escaped, this Yeskar who has remained the most elusive. I have not a clue where he might be, though he will not stray far. Fair enough. Don't think I want to go around getting new quests at this point. We already have one, actually now 2, but basically I just don't want to spend a huge amount of time getting quests now. We can get Farmer's Son. Hello, sir. Are you an adventurer? You don't look like one. Me and my pa could really use some help. If you are... Is there a reward in it for me? I think so. I bet my pa could pay you. If you helped out, you could talk to him about it at least. Tell me what's wrong then. Well, me and my pa, his name's Geralt. Everyone in Port Last knows him. We live on a farm just north of the town gates. There's a lot of monsters that live in the hills around our farm. Normally they don't bother us so much, but lately they've been ambushing travelers and caravans and such, being real bold. They even went and kidnapped my mother while me and my pa were away from the farm last week, so my pa sent me to town to get help. So you want me to find your mother? We just need your help. All I ask is that you go and talk to my pa, Geralt. Nothing else. Very well. That would be great, my lord. I'm sure my pa would appreciate it. To get to our farm, you need to go through the north gate and follow the road a bit. I'll stay here for now and find some more people to send to pa. Until he calls me back. I'm sure you'll do the trick though. Just go and talk to him. Okay, we need to head north anyway. There's inns, shops, and a lot of houses. We need to go north anyway first. There's the Goblin Hills we were supposed to take a look at first. Hero.
Hello there. You best be careful treading the road round these parts. A dangerous place these days. Listen, old Gerald.
Your son mentioned you. He did he? He's a fine lad, he is. I expect then that you are some man of adventurer that he thought could help us, aye? He seemed to think so, yes. It's a dangerous thing to ask of anyone, but it might be worth your while, lad. Let me fill you in case the boy didn't. The hills in the area are home to creatures of all sorts. Bugbears, goblins, and the like. Normally they don't trouble us much. Since Luskan stopped patrolling the area, mind you, they've become plenty brave. For weeks now, they've been attacking anyone passing through these parts. Attacked the farm a few times too. That's when they made off with my wife. I figured all that Durgiap's doing. Damned ogre will get what's coming to him one day or another. I swear it. Who is Durgiap? Durgiap is an ogre mage, a rather cunning sort who's decided he's just a critter to lead all these other monsters. How he got it into his head I haven't a clue, but from what I can tell he's gone and built himself an army. What he intends to do with it scares me just a little. I went and sent a warning off to my old friend Eringen. I haven't heard back from him yet. I suppose he's got more important things on his plate right now, all things considered. Perhaps I can help. Then maybe you could at that. I can reward you if that's what you are keen for. I'll warn you though, you wouldn't be the first adventurer to head into the hills. There have been others. Aye, a few have passed this way and headed into the hills to take out the creatures for themselves. None have returned, I'm afraid to say. So what kind of reward are we talking? To be honest, I haven't much left for my adventuring days. I'd be happy to offer what gold I have though, to have some proof of what happened to my wife, or better yet to have her returned. I'd also offer gold for Durgiap's head to know for sure that he won't be pestering anyone else in these parts. I know it's not much, chances are Durgiap will have plenty to loot himself. I'll look into it. I'd be grateful for it. Find my wife or bring me proof of what's happened to her. And bring me Durgiap's head, if you can. Either would be great service. Ugh. Where exactly are they supposed to be? Ooh, there they are. Archer, 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 Elites. Goblins. Hey, who the hell are you? It's a Solomon coming our way. This well-armed halfling looks like he takes life too seriously. Or perhaps like he seriously enjoys taking lives. Okay, potential trap or ambush.
Whoa! They told me you were ugly, but... oh, no matter. You're the hero of Neverwinter, I suspect.
Who are you calling ugly? Ah, pardon my rudeness, sir. I never meant it in that way. It's just that they didn't describe you well is all. Why would you need my description? Oh, I'm just going about this not going about this very well, am I? I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure it was really you. I want to thank you, family Neverwinter, and you saved their lives when you cured the plague. I wanted to give you this ring as a token of my gratitude. Yeah, I don't think so. Might as well take the ring and see what happens. Fine, fine. I suppose it will fetch a good price. Oh, no, don't sell it. I don't know if the ring is magical, but it's always brought me luck as long as I've had it. It's my hope that it will bring you luck as well. That's what I wanted to give it to you for. At any rate, here, use it well, prick. Yeah. Not suspicious in any way at all. Okay, I don't care. Into the caverns. Goblin and Orc Cave. Okay. Don't step into the traps. This looks like a fairly sizable area. Is the loot worthwhile? No. So I think we're just gonna move quickly through this and burn through as enemies as fast as possible.
Get on! For the Oath Guards! For the Oath Guards!
Can't believe you're missing.
The rage of the Red Tiger unleashed!
Might be only goblins, but they're still doing a fair bit of damage. Dire wolf. A trapped sarcophagus.
I shall buy you Scar's blood!
Nothing worthwhile.
Ooh, now you got me mad!
Yeah, now we are in the enemies start to appear from nothingness areas. I think there are basically trigger areas. And every time you step onto one, another group of enemies spawns here. And sometimes you just happen to be located in a way that they'll spawn right on top of you.
there! Crack some heads!
I have no idea how we're gonna deal with traps. I'm sort of hoping that we'll at some point just have enough people points that we don't have to care about them. The ring of resistances we got, that should help too. Not quite sure what we're after here. Some kind of a proof of something.
I'm gonna rip your head off! Rah!
Yes? Is there...
Never mind. I think we're just going to move more or less systematically through the areas and cleanse everything.
Get him! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
There's a shaman still left there. So I can't see it. No point waiting for it.
Get him!
Yeah, the loot they drop is basically worthless. More, really?
Now you got me mad! Get him!
At least we don't have all the difficulties in dealing with these. That's it. Okay, there's another exit. Might as well rest if we get the chance. There's no telling when we start stumbling on something serious. Okay, so this map has at least 2 exits to the surface.
Don't just stand there! Crack some heads! Get the rage of the red tiger!
Trash fight after trash fight after trash fight. And traps, lovely.
For the Oath Guards!
I don't care about the Goblin Elite. They're using a slashing weapon, which means they're totally harmless to me.
Ooh, now you got me mad!
I'm trying to get the archers first.
Yeah.
Oh, level up. Well, that's convenient. Yeah, another fighter level. Just keep upping that strength. I need to refresh what the hell do we need on the Weapon Master. Weapon focus in a melee weapon. We have that. Dodge. We have that. We have expertise. Mobility, spring attack, whirlwind attack. Okay. Pretty straightforward at this point. Mobility. Mobility is needed for spring attack, which is needed for whirlwind attack. So 2 more feats, and so we're probably looking 10, 11 as fighter before we can go to Weapon Master. Well, I don't know. Fighters can get bonus feats here and there. So maybe not. I don't know. Still, it's not something we're gonna get immediately. Decent boost in hit points, pretty much as good as we can hope for.
Ooh, now
This is a dead end. Very well protected dead end. So what do we have here? The Goblin King. Ooh, he's very good. Relatively speaking, at least. He's also using belonged weapons, so he will be able to damage me just fine.
taste my savage fury!
Yeah, holy crap. Well, compared to me, he sucks here, but yeah, he's not gonna be able to handle 2 warriors on his own. Okay. Yeah, he's going down. He might have had an okay armor class, but there's nothing behind. Oh crap.
I shall do as you ask. It is done.
It's done indeed. Alexandrite. Slots ton. Okay, crap. Might as well rest. I'll just have to suck all the traps. Ring of Insight, Lore +1, and Tower Shield +1. Nothing even remotely valuable or useful. Bugbear prisoner. Why are you a prisoner?
Help me, is prisoner here to release me, yeah? Or is you working with orc and goblin? Me just want living, not like prisoners. Help me, please help. Who are you? Me is prisoner of Bugbear in this cave. A prisoner from war with orcs and goblins. Me want leave, but me stuck. You help, yeah? Can you make it worth my while to free you? Me prisoner is, me got nothing to give, but me know stuff. Maybe you once asking questions, me try answer. Fine, tell me something. Okay, me not knows much but prisons bars, but we tries answer all questions. Can you tell me anything about these caves? Me can tell you that caves is homes to orc, goblin and us bugbears. We fight so much. Not safe in caves for you, outsider. Why are you a prisoner? What's this war about? We is fighting with orcs and goblins. Gets beat and taken prisoner. Everyone wants pleasing master, so needs beating other forces to make strength. I don't understand what you mean by making strength. If we bugbear is beating orc and goblin, then master is happy with us. Take us for his army, and we be most powerful. What do you mean? Me not lying when we say me not know. Proud warriors get taken by master, but me not know where they is go or why. Enough questions, you can go. Me go free? Oh joy! We run away now. Me thanks you much.
We could kill him, but I don't really see any point in me going back on my word, promising to let him go if he provides useful information. 2, we're not exactly on a stealth mission here, so what is he gonna do? Cause an alarm? We're openly murdering people here, so as far as I can see, it will make no difference.
Taste my savage fury!
Or champion. Well, they aren't that good either. So this is a lot of trash we have to kill here.
For the Oath Guard!
Ooh, Shannon. Two major paths to choose from. That looks interesting. Looks like a dead end. Might as well check what this is and then move there. It stairs down, so this is where we go if we want to move the lower levels. That looks like a dead end of no particular purpose, but we're getting 20 experience points per orc champion, so that's quite good.
I'm gonna rip your head off and make it my puppet!
Certainly worth killing these.
It is done.
I know, I did it.
All right. Time for a little shut-eye.
No, it's too soon. We do want to clear the area though. There's 1, 2, 3 major areas I think in this cave, or at least on this level. And we want to move through things. At least I'd like to clear this one level. It looks, these are fairly sizable areas. At least if this level is any indication, so I don't think we can wrap things up here now. And so goblins and orcs here, that still leaves us with bugbears and the ogre. Okay, that'll go to the next level.
I'm gonna rip your head off and make it my puppet! Get him!
More magical armor. It's nothing that we would be interested in wearing. It's probably +1 scale mail or something like that. It's not bad, but we have better. And since we can't give equipment to others, it's just sell, 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 sell.
I'm gonna rip your head
Goblins.
off and make it my...
I already thought I might have killed all of them. We better rest if we can. Another trap and we're dead.
Antidotes, cures.
Is there something?
Never mind. Okay. Has to be a... Well, there doesn't have to be, but there's very likely an orc leader of some kind here too. That would lead the bugbears to the stairs down. And either with the bugbears or separately the ogre leader they have. I don't think there's much for us to worry about until the ogres start popping up. Not a good day for the orcs. And just spawning right in front of me. Orc temple. So what do they have here? Besides priests. Infidels! They must not reach temple! I go and release guardians. Notorious. Well, they aren't that good, and more importantly they're doing slashing damage, which is not exactly a problem for us. So an orc temple, which means that's very likely where the orc leader is. Hopefully he has something better to offer us. Well, the goblin didn't really give us anything. Hard to do worse than that. There are a couple of chests there. They were in a temple, so they could hold potentially at least something fairly interesting. Or they could be random chests that have nothing of interest. And they're starting to look like random chests with nothing of interest. Yeah. I don't know why I would have even expected something else. The orc leader might be decent.
Ooh, now you got me mad!
Oh. Okay.
Get him!
Well, he has to be quite a bit tougher than the rest of the orcs, otherwise I can't really see how he could survive against us. Orc Elite and Impossible Orc Chief, armor class increased. I think I'll boost before going. Increased armor class, bit worrisome. I don't know what it means. It could be still shitty armor class. I think they're orcs after all, but
If you're not gonna use your potions, you'll just end up with a huge storage of them at the end of the day. So just use them and go. Hoping I can clear these at least a little bit before the fighting starts. Ooh, he has a slashing weapon, so we're pretty much safe. Yeah, he's great for an orc. He just isn't gonna be enough at this point. Yeah, now he's starting to heal himself. Holy shit. Even Dalen isn't exactly in huge trouble with him. So, he's a good warrior, just not good enough. Got almost 500 experience points from killing him though. And some kind of armor.
That's heavy. Fine, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I am fine. I truly, truly am. Anything else? Throne of Somethingness. Bodax Tooth Lesser Spell Breach. Ah, shit. Ooh, there's something still. An ogre. Must protect King Treasure. Ooh, excellent. Ooh, and he's certainly a bit more dangerous. Basically because he does long damage. Yeah, it's very easy to hit, so it's not gonna be a problem either. Three chests, probably trapped. Shocking. So what's our reward? Orc treasury. Another one of these armors. What is it, a third one? Paralyzed. Well, at least we are not gonna die from the damage, but and overall we didn't do too badly anyway.
I shall do as you ask.
And it's higher level 2 type of goblins and orcs taken care of. And a full blade. That's quite valuable. At least a few hundred gold. By the way, we'll rest, move to the entrance to the lower level and probably in there. Just assuming by the sounds of things, there's at least one large level there, potentially 2 levels. And the real trouble should start at the last stage, because that's where all the good fighters have been taken. So, best of orcs, the best of goblins, the best of bugbears should also all be in the same place waiting for us. And naturally some ogres on top of that. That could be trouble. Guardian ogre alone was a little bit troublesome. So if there anything near in combat capability near what that ogre was, we are going to have to struggle a bit. There's also the possibility of ogre mages. Ah, that's gonna be trouble. So far so good.